What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually we may get the right one.
Cool. Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we looked. Well, if he asks.
It does sound easier. Let's do that.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Nothing over here. Confringo.
Let
Release me!
Ah, up there. That's our way in.
Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Expulso!
Conductive, aren't we?
Death from above!
I won't.
Why have you not run away? No, that's not for me! Jack!
Electricity. You made a grave mistake.
You'll regret that.
I'll make you wish you were back at school. You're no match for me.
You haven't the knack at all! Hey, go!
I feel as though you're not even...
And I haven't even had my tea yet!
Stupid.
You're going to regret that.
I think that one hurt.
Pay for your deed. Red Rock will lead us to victory!
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio. Revelio.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession. Revelio. Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Revelio. Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic, and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the
Revelio. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? No ledge near it for me to grab onto. Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
After pulling the block out through the archway, you can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. What a relief.
Revelio.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing stand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Peter mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Do cooperate, won't you? Revelio. Settle yourself, I mean you no harm. Now, I'm only trying to help. Revelio. These rocks have seen better days.
Could do worse than here, Pong.
Oh, no, you don't. Assignment's all finished. Revelio.
There's so much we don't know about beasts. So much.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go. And try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Textbook execution.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering, what inspired your interest?
Are you considering some sort of...
I haven't decided quite yet.
You do? I believe that when choosing a path, particularly as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been... I knew of the Occamy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an...
What type of beast is an
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular... Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the...
Seems quite a challenge.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trade. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver Occamy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the egg. I hid. And moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking.
That sounds incredible.
Now, I trust that I have answered. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life.
I shall remember that, Professor. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
See myself doing this sort. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me. Hello?
Bombarda!
One less human to worry for there. You'll pay for that!
Confringo!
Won't get away with that! Right, Dorothy. I won't rest until you're dead. No! Not quite. Such, how nice of you. How nice of you. A little altercation. This is where you... Stop it! Seen anything like that before? I won't rest. No! One less human to worry about.
One countdown. One more to go. Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you? We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
I don't think you...
You're pathetic.
Showing off, are we? Someone's been taken out. Put me down. You are postponing the inevitable.
Are you quite finished? That was pitiful.
No!
An utterly pitiful display.
You're really not very good at this, are you? How?
When are you going to give up?
Get it? Someone. Crap coming. One less shoot. Why can't I hit you? Seems your heart isn't in this at all. I'm such rather unwise coming back this way. One less shoot. Not quiet enough. You're like arrogant child. Stop it. Incendio. Can't win. That was a grave mistake. I won't rest. You're a coward. Incendio. Are you sure? No, this is impossible. I won't rest. Dead.
Potato! Incendio!
Why? Rat this out, don't go.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Revelio. Incendio! Revelio. 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 That wasn't so difficult. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, You saved our hamlet, my young friend. I fear for other hamlets.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you. Sincerely. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
I remember you. Your generosity helped me afford this rather expensive.
Please come and talk to Dean. Moment, Dig has an idea to share with you.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed...
I don't know, Deke.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young breeding beasts here in the room will allow us...
I see.
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation.
I've seen thestrals before.
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the... Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Goblins have been running Gringotts since the bricks were laid.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hello, is there something?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would... But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, a cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plague. But I've run out of the key ingredient. Booba-tubers do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however.
What precisely are booba-tubers?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near...
How on earth did you discover the boob?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate... My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I suspected that if pure booba-tuber pus could cause boils, an altered form would...
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few booba-tubers, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for booba-tubers. I hope it's worth the risk. Revelio.
Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Oh, the lot of it was bought up by a trader and apparently had a bad experience with... Must have been someone from America. Anyway, what are you here for? Always have trouble collecting them. Used to carry them in the shop, but people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blast...
Seems like a poor choice of infant.
You don't mind sharing your opinions, do you? Despite the fact that we are a wizarding village, doesn't mean these... Takes a lot to round up these feathers. Don't get... Most of the suppliers are Fwooper.
Perhaps it was your dealings with Fwoopers that led to the precarious idea of stocking...
Oh, you are well and cheeky, aren't you? And I'll have you know that it's my highest priority to ensure that... Anyway, perhaps you should have a look around. Stocks change all the time. Always best to pop in whenever you can.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need.
What do you have for sale?
mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
I suspect you're planning to enchant your experience to avoid flames as well. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these
Novelty socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have socks.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing. I've never known someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greeting!
I actually have some moon.
I cannot thank you enough.
Where should I look for more demigods?
All of my usual here in the castle in Hogsmeade, and believe oh, my tormentor.
I'll keep an eye out for more demigods.
You are to be commended.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greeting!
I'm sorry to say I haven't found it.
Oh, how unfortunate.
I'll keep an eye out.
You are to be commended.
Revelio. Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak.
I'm sorry the other student...
That's kind of you. I wanted to make some new friends. My gobstone collection, that is. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marble.
I haven't much interest.
Only if you lose, which I never do. People can be so cruel. Just because this Imelda is one of the worst losers ever written a story, and now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hit...
Rather an over...
I'll say. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a...
Do you have any suggestions?
If I knew that, I'd get them as... Whoever hid my gobstones that...
Haven't you any friends?
Not really. Natty said hello once.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. I'll be back to playing...
If someone gets struck by...
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small,
You wanted to speak with...
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasured. I've heard all about you.
That's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my...
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, my...
They're adorable. Why would you...
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get...
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology.
The hidden herbology?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor... It's supposedly so overrun now that I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plant should I expect?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of... If the previous professor was anything...
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I...
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. Revelio.
I can't believe...
Revelio. Revelio.
Oi! Can you help me?
Hello.
I was, yes. Following a treasure map to be precise. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well. I found 2 maps lying about.
Following a Hogwarts treasure?
Wonderful. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just...
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review...
Very well. I shall...
Fair enough.
Revelio.
The last time I...
What have you learned?
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way. And I need help from someone who's at least... Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of...
How interesting. I'm amazed.
It's a travesty she's not... I often read about great witches in my limited... Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso... But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it
And you're a 3rd year.
Quick one, aren't you? Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it?
How did Herodiana Byrne become...
She once saved orphans from a wild Grafhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard, or that one may have been exaggerated.
What ended up happening to her?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Then one day, she just disappeared.
If you tell me where to go?
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing...
Very well. I shall let you know.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Revelio. Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting. Revelio. Professor, do you have a moment? May I ask what attracted you to...
You may. Might I assume from your inquiry that you wonder how any...
Oh, not at all, Professor.
Ah, that is good to hear. Misperceptions frequent. To answer your question, it was my dear sister. The 2 of us spent countless nights on our roof.
I'm not sure I follow, Professor.
My sister is a squib. Clever, hard-working, and The only non-magical child born to our family in generations, both.
It sounds as if she's a lovely...
She is. And to her credit, while she was once disappointed not to attend Hogwarts, one of the first women, we suspect, to have attended Cambridge, well disguised at the time. And as astronomy is one subject shared between them, we still sneak up to a rooftop now and then to gaze upwards, courtesy of a levity.
Thank you for telling me about your...
I was glad to. It is... Now off you go. I am sure you...
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Professor, do you have...
I always have time for my students.
I wondered if I might...
Well, it's been what? Time does fly because... An eager, positive, and
Some of the professors may...
Well, some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the... If one cannot fathom why some would...
And that's why you teach them.
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor...
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without...
Had I received a more... Enough about my student days. You are...
I'll do my best, Professor.
You are most welcome.
Revelio.
How nice to see.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Revelio.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had
Lumos.
one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
Revelio.
Luke and Brattleby
Lumos.
must have nearly wet himself when you won every single cross one.
Alohomora.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
Lumos.
You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.